Oh, Jesus. It was muted too, Arnold. Are we live? Are we live? Arnold, can you give me the thumbs up? Just give me one spaghetti leg.
Spaghetti? Spaghetti? Mamma mia!
Today, powerful news update. The Division 2 open beta begins on March 1st. What do you know, guys? Huh? Look at that. Would you look at that? That's the Division 2 right there. Huh? Okay. So the news says, ahead of its release on March 15th, players will get another chance to fight their way through the streets of post-pandemic Washington, D.C. The Division 2 will host an open beta beginning on March 1st. It will run until March 4th. Goody gumdrops, right? For you guys who are trying the beta on the mixer, I saw you guys, right? We don't have any additional details of the beta yet. Such as the start times, or if there will be any additional content beyond what we saw in the Division 2's private beta, which included 2 main missions, 5 side missions, a dark so dark zone, and advancement up to level 7. Oh, 7? The private beta also included access to level 30 characters and an endgame mission which provided a chance to try out the 3 agent specializations and meet the powerful new invading faction, the Black Tusk. Not as powerful as, you know. We'll update this post when we learn more. Okay, moving on. Apex Legends surpasses 25 million players in a week. In its first week. Are you kidding me? Huh? The peak concurrent player count was well over 2 million. Yo, Shane the cool one, how's it going? Apex Legends hits 2.5 million players and nearly 600,000 concurrent in its first day of operation, and broke 10 million players and 1 million concurrents just a couple of days later. Today marks 1 week since it went live with no external beta testing or pre-release hype. And there's no sign of slowing growth. Respawn boss Vince Van Pella, I can't read your writing. Van Pella said that it has now rung up more than 25 million players and well over 2 million concurrent players at peak. Since we launched Apex Legends last week on Monday, we've seen the creation of an Apex Legends community that is excited, thriving, and full of great feedback and ideas, Sampella wrote in an update. Our goal is to build this game with you, our community, so keep giving us your feedback because we really are listening. He also touched on near-term happenings in Apex Legends, including the Twitch Rivals Apex Legends Challenge, with 48 streamers competing against one another for a $200,000 prize pool across 2 events on February 12th and 19th, and the start of the game's first season, which will introduce new characters, weapons, loot, and the Battle Pass. Time to open your wallets, boys and girls. Valentine's Day themed loot will also be available for a limited time beginning later this week. You want to be my Valentine? Hey, can you guys send me some Valentine cards? You guys gonna send me some Valentine cards? Some cyborgs of Valentines? Some Valentines on the Valentine cards? Huh?
It's over 9,000!
Will you be my Valentine? Will you be my cyborg? Huh? Back to the news. Back to the news. It is not yet confirmed, but Apex Legends could also be getting solo and duo modes and ranked play at some point in the probably relatively not so distant, far in the galaxy, somewhere in the future. Okay. Elon, smoke break. Thank you. Apex Legends could soon get solo and duo modes, like we were just talking about, right? Lunchbox, hey, how's it going? A data miner discovered references to two-man squads and solo mode. Respawn surprise hit Battle Royale. Apex Legends only supports playing squads of 3, which is a little unusual given that the other big names in the genre, Fortnite, PUBG, and Blackout, offer solo and duo play as well as squads. But if the information dug up by Fortnite data miner Sheena BR, who is apparently now branching into Apex Legends, is correct, solo and duo modes are on the way to Apex 2. Can you just feel the meta character going into the solo? The fine print in the posted image makes there's no fine print in the posted image somewhere. The Year 1 roadmap rates no mention of new modes in the works, but it makes sense that they'd be coming. If only because the other games support them, and there's no reason for Respawn to leave that flank exposed. What is a little surprising that there seems to be some resistance to the idea. Several threads on the Apex Legends subreddit take the position that the game was designed for 3-person play, and that messing with that formula, particularly with solos, will take away from everything that makes it special. Personally, I'm of the build it and see if anyone comes mindset. I love the strategic aspect of trios, but sometimes I'd like to strike out on my own and see how long I can last as a renegade solo hunter, which is to say hiding behind an out-of-the-way bush, without feeling bad about the other 2 schmoes I left in the lurk. I'm not saying I've done that, by the way. I'm not saying I did that. I'm not saying nothing. Alright, and to finalize the Earth, if you look at it from any angle, it's flat as a pan. Arnold, why'd you try and sneak that into the cue cards, huh? Jesus! Huh? Jesus, Arnold!